Hey guys, this is my 10-minute beginner flexibility follow-along routine. We're going to go through the whole body with a variety of mobility movements. I'm going to start off in the 90-90 position. So let's go. We want 90-degree angles at your hips like this. You can have your hands behind for support. And let's go 6 per side drops. Touch both knees, swivel. Touch both knees, swivel. 2, 3, so we're getting a good internal, external rotation of the hips. 5, and on the 6th, we're going to stop in this position. Make sure you've got those 90-90 angles. We're going to posture nice and upright. You can use your hands for support. I'm going to lean forwards, and we're going to do 6 circles each way, taking your time with it. And then circle back the other way. If you're more flexible, you'll circle more over the foot. If you're less flexible, you might be more over the shin or knee. All right, and let's flip that. So you just swivel over the heels to the other side. Make sure you get those 90-90 angles. We want good contact here and here. Nice and upright. Let's go 6 each way. And take it back. We're going to flip back over to the other side, pivot on your heels, that same position. But this time what we're going to do, we're going to extend this front leg out straight. If you're less flexible, you'll have your foot in here. If you're more flexible, you push it out further. Don't worry if you want to hook that in a bit tighter if it's more comfortable for the hip. What we're going to do, we're just going to posture upright, lean forwards, and take 5 relaxed breaths. Feeling it down the hamstring. Might feel it around this hip as well. Finding it easy, you can start folding forwards a little bit, trying not to hunch your back too much. Slowing your breathing down. Okay, we can hook this back in now. We're going to do that swivel over. I find it more comfortable just to hook that back heel in a tad more, extend the front leg out. If you can get a good split here, that's great. I'm going to posture upright first, lean forwards with my chest over this quad, and just take 5 relaxed breaths. All right, hooking it back in, switching back, and we're going to come into all fours now. So on your hands and knees, we're going to reach under. You can do this with me now, and then reach up. You can do 6 on each side, taking your time with it. So you reach under as far as you can, and then reach up, opening that upper back out. You do 6. That's 3. 4, 5, 6. All right, and switching sides. This is a really good one for that upper back posture, especially if you sit at a desk all day. Just opening out that upper back, opening out that chest. Just 2 more. All right, we're going to go into a beginner variation of what we call a scorpion stretch. So we're going to lie face down on the floor. I'm going to put one hand out to the side, one hand braced like a press-up position. I'll just show you that from another angle. So So one hand's out to the side, palm flat, the other one's braced. What we're going to do is we're going to lift one leg over the other, look towards the bent arm, push. You can do this with me now. You're going to feel that stretch down the chest on the opposite side, and then roll back to the front. Let's go do that 6 times. So that was our first one. Push, roll over, foot's going into a mild scorpion stretch, and then back. So I'm feeling the stretch down that straight arm, pushing off of this hand, just using the weight of this leg to help the stretch. Again, a really good release of the chest. And let's go one more. And we're going to hold for just 3 breaths now. So you're going to push it, hold. If you want to make it more advanced, you can bring that back leg up a bit higher. All right, and then we're going to roll to the other side. So I'm going to extend the other arm out, put the other one like a press-up position. I'm going to fold one leg over the other, push, roll, feel the stretch, roll back. Repeat that 6 times. And then hold this 6th one for 3 relaxed breaths. And finish. Good. Okay, next up, we're going to get the lats working. It's going to be a nice release for your lower back. And we're also going to combo in some adductors down the inside. So I'm going to go nice and wide on the mat with my knees out like this. I'm going to reach my hands quite far. I'm going to sit down as if I'm trying to push my bum down between the heels. Feel that stretch across the groin. Reach your fingertips, feel the stretch down the lats, like this. What we're going to do, we're going to walk the hands round to the left-hand side. And we're going to lean into that right armpit, feeling the stretch down the right side. Still sitting into that groin stretch though. And just give me 5 relaxed breaths in this position. All right, bringing it back to the center. And then you're going to go round to the right-hand side. I'm going to reach that left arm especially far and stretch down into that left side, creating an arc down the left side of your body, and hold for 5 relaxed breaths. Still sitting your hips down towards your heels. All right, you can come out now. We're going to go into what we call a half kneeling position. This is going to be the last variations. Okay, so I want you to do a pelvic tilt, squeeze your glutes, feel the stretch down the hip flexor. We're going to lean slightly forwards. You shouldn't have to go too far if you're keeping this glute engaged, feeling the stretch down here, and then sit out, touch the floor. We're going to do this 6 times. So hip flexor, more about the pelvic tilt than the lean forwards, and then hips shoot back, body leans forwards. You can either tap the floor or just gently place your hands on your upper hips. We're going to do 6. Then we're going to hold this last 6th one in the hamstring position, so hips back. Try not to slouch your upper back. Try and keep some flat back variation, even if it means having your hands up here. Just 3 relaxed breaths, and let's switch sides. So So it's all about the pelvic tilt, not so much about the lean forward. So engage the glute, a subtle lean forward, keep the ribs tucked, don't flare your lower back into an arch, and then sitting back, reach into the floor. It's fine to have a little bend of this leg. In fact, I prefer it. It gets the hamstrings a little bit higher up. Engage the glute. Sitting back. Squeeze. Sit back. So every time you come up, engage the glutes. Slight lean, ribs tucked away. Hamstrings, trying to keep a little bit of posture in the upper back. We're going to go one more. Hip flexor stretch, engage the glutes, tiny lean, and then finally hips back, fingertips down. 3 relaxed breaths. And relax. Thanks so much for following my 10-minute mobility routine. Do check out my other videos. There's loads of follow-alongs available. I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button if you enjoyed this routine, and also comment with what kind of videos you'd like to see more of, and I'll see you soon.